Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I will be sharing some of the basics when it comes to baking, what you can set up yourself for to have a seamlessly kitchen where you're able to bake some of your yummy goodies and even start on baking. So first I will go over the ingredients that I always keep in my kitchen to help me when I have those inspired days to bake for my family. So first of all, I always keep flour, different types of flours. This here is bread flour, and I always try to put like a little piece to tell me where I bought it. These containers, I got them from Sam's Club and they really serve me well. They came in as a set of 3 where I'm able to keep the flours fresh. When I get them from the store, I put them in a container so they can last for a long time and be easy for me to use them as well. So I also do have another one here, and this one is the all-purpose flour. I tried to go with King Arthur unbleached flour, and as you can see, I did the same thing. I put the piece of paper there just to remind me like what brand and also what type of flour it is. And also I'm branching out into like brown flour where I have some grains. I just need to get a mill to be able to grind my own whole wheat. I got some wheat berries from a local store, so I'm gonna be trying those out as well. I also keep some brown sugar with me. This is handy to have because you'll find like a lot of recipes will ask for brown sugar. Some people make their own brown sugar using white sugar and maybe some molasses. That's an option. But for me, I prefer just buying the brown sugar in bulk. I buy from Sam's Club and then I put it in a container. I also get raw sugar, raw cane sugar for other baking needs, and sometimes I'll get the white one, sometimes I'll get the brown. It just depends on what's available in the store. Another item that I have is the baking powder. I got these containers from the dollar store and they have served me very well because I keep all my small baking ingredients in this container. So this is for the baking powder. Salt is a key ingredient when you're baking. This is sea salt, but you can go with whatever type of salt that you enjoy or like. Another ingredient is the baking soda. As you can see, these containers are really nice size and they can stack together even in my cabinet. Vanilla, when it comes to vanilla, always try to get like the best you can get and afford, because you know this is something that flavors your baked goods, so having a good ingredient is always the key. I try to go by one that says non-alcoholic. It doesn't have that alcoholic taste in it. They are pricey but a good investment. Another thing that is good to buy that's good, if you can find grass-fed, that is better, but if you cannot and find just a good butter is a good thing to always have. I always keep a little bit of what is this called? Cocoa powder, natural cocoa powder for those chocolate cake and chocolate cake muffins. Talking to the team about chocolate chips. You know, this kind of I bought this as milk chocolate, but I switch back and forth between semi-sweet and milk chocolate chips. Always good to have for baking. And I always try to keep one type of nuts. Yeah, this one here is pecan nuts. I have a very nice recipe for carrot cake that I use pecans in it. So I always try to stock my pecans, and sometimes I'll have walnuts. It just depends. You know, I try to just keep 1 or 2 nuts at a time. Lemon is always good to have as a baker. Sometimes so many recipes will call for buttermilk, and if you don't have buttermilk, you can always get some milk and squeeze some fresh lemon or vinegar to make your own buttermilk. Always have some measuring tools, you know, for the cup and for the teaspoons, and those are very handy to have. A whisk and some bowls, different mixing bowls, as well as at least have a pie container and one for loaf and a 9 by 13 dish. those are always handy to have. Also some cutting tools for if you're making biscuits or different shapes. It's always good to have at least one or two that you can, use back and forth. Some sieving devices, a sieving tool, and also spatulas. And if you make your own dough a lot, make sure you have some type of a rolling pin. And also something else that I find very handy to have, and I use it quite often, is a drying rack, like something like this. I think this one I got it from Walmart. And yeah, and lately I've been finding some recipes that are calling for me to measure, so I bought this at Walmart. It's a measuring device. What do you call it? Measuring, you know what I mean. Measuring device. And also parchment paper, and if you can get the unbleached, the better. What else have I forgotten? And having a little bit of having a little bit of coffee also helps with baking. I have this from Nairobi, from the Java. So I keep that just to add it on my chocolate goodies, because it makes things taste good, especially when it comes to chocolate. So yeah, there you go. There are some basics when it comes to baking 101. And I want to also encourage you, if you have not watched my recent bread recipe, a simple sandwich loaf that was so yummy, and it's good that you can use for your sandwiches, please check it out. I will make sure I attach it there next. And thank you for joining me today as I share some of my baking, ingredients, utensils that have really made a big difference when it comes to me baking in my own home kitchen and making some yummy goodies for my family. Until next time, may God bless you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and come back as I continue to share. Bye-bye.